saying that every emotion that we feel actually has a purpose. So there's no such a thing as a bad, good, right, wrong emotion. They're just energy in motion, which actually is a start of a conversation with ourselves. Well, what happens is that oftentimes we react to the feeling. We want to fight against the feeling, or the other way around. We allow the feeling to actually rule us and control us. And this usually is what happens as we course through the experience of this energy in motion. Hi everyone, this is Dr. Harriet, your Tita H. And let me once again invite you just to pause for some soul care. I'm sure you must have heard me already speak or mention the importance of feelings or emotion. We know that we are at least in the age and time where we speak of emotional intelligence, and that we are so interested in cultivating our emotional intelligence, which is very much needed in all areas of our life. So this might be just an introduction because there's so much to really speak about when we touch on emotion. But let me just start by saying, just the word itself, emotion, is an energy that we have in our body that somehow creates motion in us. So that energy in motion happens to us. So much so that we can say that all kinds of emotions, all that we have felt or not felt in our body, sometimes because we somehow, probably prevent ourselves from noticing, all these are actually communication from our own soul. That's why there is a saying, Gary Sukab says that, and so many other, spiritual authors and psychologists would speak about emotions or feelings are the language of our spirit, our soul. So in short, feelings are felt by everybody. And they're supposed to be coming to us for a reason. And let me just start by saying that every emotion that we feel actually has a purpose. So there's no such a thing as a bad, good, right, wrong emotion. They're just energy in motion, which actually is a start of a conversation with ourselves. Well, what happens is that oftentimes we react to the feeling. We want to fight against the feeling, or the other way around. We allow the feeling to actually rule us and control us. And this usually is what happens as we course through the experience of this energy in motion. Just to go back to what I was saying, that every emotion or feelings that we have has a purpose. And they're like messengers. They're like, an invitation for us to act on our behalf. For example, when we experience the feeling of emotion, the feeling of anger in our body, that is actually a report from our deeper consciousness that we are feeling violated, or that we need to stand up for our own right. We need to defend our cause. And the same is true with other feelings. We will take this little by little, but let me just start by just a general information and a general introduction, and just admitting to ourselves that, my feelings are a gift to me. And I need to probably change my thinking about it by accepting every report I get from my feelings as really a start of a conversation that would somehow bring consciousness to what I need to be or do in my life at the moment. So instead of resisting, reacting, or even overruling our feelings, or the other way around, being carried away by our feelings, let us just pause and start a conversation. Befriend this type of feeling. So why am I getting irritated right now? That might be a start. Or I'm beginning to really feel impatient about this matter. Or it could be as simple as I'm beginning to feel fear within me. I'm getting anxious about this thing. Instead of right away going into that reactive mode, it might be good for us just to stop and take a deep breath and say, what is this feeling trying to say to me? And that will be the start of the conversation. How's that for today? I promise we will talk a little bit more about this and maybe focus on one feeling or emotion at one time or the other. So thank you for being with me. Have a great day.